Yeah. Star Ocean 3, till the end of time on the PlayStation 2, got progressive output on this thing, as I explained. When you hold down triangle and X when you reset the PlayStation 2 and you hold down triangle and X, once the disc is read by the PlayStation 2, the game will do a progressive scan prompt, and you'll be able to play this game in 16 by 9 aspect ratio or a more traditional 4 by 3 square aspect ratio. I made it back here previously on Star Ocean 3. We were here in the ruins of Kafir, which is outside of the town of Whipple. And this is where we fought the bosses, and we go inside this building to go to the next area of the game. You can watch my previous video if you want to see how I beat the bosses. But there are a bunch of enemies in here I don't want to fight, so let's explore a bit. But I'm actually looking for a save spot first, unfortunately. Kind of hard to see because these dank areas, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to run into a few enemies I don't want to fight, like him. Like him, for instance. Okay, basics. X button it's a two-hit combo. There are at the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see where it says long and short range. If you're a long way away, you do one attack with the X button. And if you're close to it, you can mash on the X button twice for 2 quick hits. If you time it right. You have to separate them. Easier said than done. Press the circle button from long range. You can do a heavy attack. Yeah, they might counter me. Heavy attack. That was a launcher. Didn't work. X button from long range. That's a stabby. Close range circle button. Wow, not looking good. It is not looking good. I'm already in trouble. Blueberries will heal. Ow! Hit him twice. That's a 2-hitter. Okay, I can also hit the circle button from close range if I hold down the button. That was not the Blade of Fury I wanted. I do have a special attack. Let me make sure it's actually mapped. Just a second. I thought I had a special attack here. I do. It's the Blade of Fury. Hold down the circle button from long range or from short range, and then repeatedly tap the attack button after initiation. Okay. I don't know what Fury means. It's never explained. Is that explained in the manual? Let me do a quick check. I'm not going to read the manual before this video. We'll do it during the cutscenes. Let's see. Equipment. Yeah, we'll read this during the cutscenes. Just curious. Skill setup. I don't know if that's ever explained. I guess we'll have to sit through the cutscenes. We'll read them during the cutscenes. This game has 2 discs, by the way. I had no idea. So it's 2 DVDs worth of information. Which isn't unusual. Remember, Final Fantasy VII was what, 3 discs? Star Ocean 2 on the PlayStation 1 was 2 discs. Those were CDs. But hey, you gotta stream in all this hot rock music. This hot Joe Satriani rock music. Hold on, we made progress. It's a tiny cutscene. But that's the save spot I needed. Fantastic. Wait. There we go. You have to stay inside. Guess we'll have a save spot back at Whipple, and we got a save spot inside the dungeon. Remember, this is a tri-ace game. So sometimes you might want to save outside of the dungeon because you might get stuck in the dungeon if the enemies are too difficult. Now, I can't sleep here, can I? We're going to find out. Nope, nothing here to grab. So I can't sleep here? That sucks. Well, where does Norton sleep, I guess is the question. It's his crib. Can I, like, go to a safe spot and, like, lay down a house and set up camp like in Final Fantasy 1? Hold on. Can't knock down the door. Fine. Press start to reorient the camera so that up points north. L2 to look at the mini map. So we got our save spot. That's our full map. So can I not go that way at all? I think that was the problem. There's no other way I can go? Yeah, I can't go that way. Okay, there's an enemy over there. There are probably a few spaces over here I haven't explored yet. Give me a second. I might have to get into a fight. Nothing over here. Is this all there is? Am I supposed to run back to town or something? Let's just fight everyone here and see what... We already have a save spot, so I don't feel so bad. Circle button. These guys are fast. Circle. That was a 2-hit on the circle button. Yeah, I'm dead. This is not going well. Yeah, let's get creative. Yeah, see? Enemies will hit you as soon as you recover from your attacks. So it's a good thing I saved my game. There's no... I mean, you can level up outside. It's just that the enemies don't give you much experience. So let me do a quick check on something. Should I just leave? Well, let me. I'm going to load my game here and see if it triggers any story bits, because I might have to run back to town, which is what I was really afraid of, if I'm being honest. Because that, the backtracking is going to be insane if this is normal. If this is a normal part of the game, then it's not going to be worth it. That's unfortunate. I hope there's not that much. I hope there's not too much backtracking here. Yeah, already hit the doctor here. That's not the issue. The 2 people I'm looking for are down here, but I don't know if I have to do anything with them. Again, I don't know how to advance the story at this point, unfortunately, which is a common issue in old RPGs, I'm afraid. I can't talk to him. There we go. Yeah, where'd Nicholas go? He went out to do a thing? Maybe he went out to fight those 2 guys out. Maybe he went out to fight those guys in Norton's area. Uh-oh. Well, I probably have to fight a boss to bring him home, I guess. I'm only making you sit through this so I can explain the problem that I'm having with this early part of the game. Hi. Hello, obstinate man. Are you like One Punch Man? Good day to you too, sir. Yep, that's where I just was. We probably got kidnapped. No food? Okay, no loot. I'm out. So I found Norton's secret hideaway. Is she the flirt? No, the flirt was on the spaceship. Sorry, she's the other gentle. She's a gentle young woman, not a flirt. Her name was. She was literally described as flirt. That was her name, I guess. I'm pretty sure we know where he is. So I'm just hanging out here to see if there's anything I can unlock. Lisping girl. Does she have a lisp when she talks? Is that what that's about? Why would you call a girl a lisping girl? Odd. But again, this is normal for Japanese RPGs. You run around town, you talk to everybody and see if they trigger like a side quest or advance the narrative. Everyone is potentially a narrative trigger. And the only way to find out is to talk to everybody. What game was it? Ephemeral Fantasia was apparently sick with that. It was going to drive some people nuts. It's a game where you have to talk to everybody to advance the story. Sometimes you have to talk to people multiple times. It's one of those games, unfortunately. Okay, so there's nowhere for me to there's nowhere for me to rest, which is unfortunate. Actually, can I rest here? Like again, like in Final Fantasy, you go here, then you set up a tent, but it's not that kind of game. What's this? Stop semi-movement. I might need that against a boss. Blackberries recover MP. Blueberries recover MP. Cures poison. Right berries recovers the whole party. Learn standard AAA. Automatically show counts with the guard. What guard? Well, I can save this. Can't learn it. I can't use it. Maybe someone else can use it. Lame. Well, we'll figure it out. It's an RPG. Let's do RPG things. Let's go outside, because I know outside there's some extra areas I need to explore. I'm worried I might have to run all the way back home. Because I think I've unlocked this entire area. It's like, hey, I found this guy Norton. He's an off-worlder too, but what can I do with this information, you ask? I have no idea either. So I need to find the other 2/3 of these ruins. So how we doing? We're fine here. We need to go down. We need to go south. Okay, so what else is here? No, there's a mushroom that I don't want to fight, but that's in another area. That's in the outside area, I want to say. Yeah, someone's just sitting here for some reason. This is not a fight. He's going to trip over himself. Yeah, hold down the circle button. And that gave me a couple of hits. Bet it does. Did I take a hit there? Probably took a hit I wasn't expecting. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't see behind this freaking wall. Yeah, they stumped me here. There's the mushroom. Oh, I haven't gone here yet. There you go. Okay, that's new. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's a treasure over there? There it is. Fresh sage. Probably used for a minor upgrade. It's a consumable, probably. New items. So it's a phoenix down. Sounds reasonably valuable, but I don't know why I wasted my time going out here to get it. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I think that's the entire area. I mean, there's still 2/3 I haven't explored yet. Can I go around that guy? I could probably go around the mushroom. Got more cooking ingredients. I've unfogged most of the map. Bye. Nothing here. So it's just a notch. It's just a notch. Oh, it's on now. Okay. That's too fast. Let's bait him. Bait him, then get around him. Circle. There you go. That's a 3-hitter. Bait him. There we go. Then you just run behind him and hit him with the 2-hitter. Circle. Okay, he keeps doing that. Either he runs away or I escape. Did I lose some health there at some point? Yeah, requires cooking talent, of course. There's a mechanic where if you're on this menu screen, you can eventually cook temporary buffs for your party members. At least in Star Ocean 2, that was a thing. So I'm gonna have to eat one of these. Let's just avoid everybody. I can't explore here. I wanted to explore here, but now I don't want to explore anymore because I'm taking too many hits to the face. I don't want to take any more hits to the face if I can help it. Let's just run back to town. But no, I don't like having to rotate the screen to get around the foliage and crap. Again, early, games from this era weren't too smart always about how to set up their cameras. I would say that the 360 era solved that problem. I tend to believe that anyway. Because they would never make a game that with a camera this tight in the modern era. They would zoom out. Like if they remade this game, they would zoom out a bit or probably make it a tilt shifted camera. Like Star Ocean 2's remake. Yeah, see, I like the dungeon design here isn't bad because it's not too hard to get out. You just have to know that there are certain, of course, the map helps, but there are certain there are certain tangents and winding forks. So you can explore some more if you want, but for the most part, just taking a straight path seems to help. It's not a convoluted maze, so the dungeons aren't that bad. Let's save here. So I found Norton's crap, but I couldn't find the kid. There's a lot of stuff I haven't unlocked yet. I never learn. I got that loot though. I'm out there slaying that dragon lady. Get paid. Get bruises. Get paid. Hold on, let me get that treasure chest. Blackberries, best kind of berries. Alright, so we can save here. So we're creating a bunch of breadcrumb saves in case I have to go back for some reason. But I do want all the loot that I got, which isn't much. I got a Phoenix down. The fresh sage is a Phoenix down. What is this, a Vanillaware game? All the food is meaningful for some reason. Okay, so I went there. I was supposed to talk to the mayor, wasn't I? Where's the mayor? Over here. Let's follow the dot. There you are, the village chief. Yes. Was it me? So where's the food? So where's the storehouse with all the food then? That'd be an interesting question. Hello, obstinate man. Obstinate man! The superhuman powers of persistence. I guess that's what you would. I guess that's one way of interpreting it. I guess obstinate man is better than stubborn jackass man. So I mean, like no one ever names the heroes and the villains. Like the villains, like I said, the villains were called Decepticons and Transformers. The heroes were always named something noble, and the bad guys were always named something evil. Okay, shut up, kid. All right, I don't know where your brother is either. He probably wandered off, got stabbed, and killed. He got shot, stabbed, killed, and hurt by Norton and his laser beams and his off-worlder tech. So this entire game is basically like that Star Trek game on the NES, I guess. Only less annoying. Lisping girl. Yeah, I don't know where Nicholas is, so we're going to have problems. I'm going to have to run all the way back to town. I think I had this problem when I first played the game. I'm going to have to run all the way back to town. Where did Nicholas go? Well, thanks for telling me absolutely nothing. I know where he is. Actually, no, I know where he's supposed to be, but I haven't been able to make progress. Only one thing to do here. When I get to a new area, I'll splice in the music, but for now, I'm just visiting areas I've already seen before. Look, the music does make a very good impression early on. It's a very good soundtrack so far. Well, most of it's pretty good. How much are these? Switch. Ooh, ring mail. Should probably upgrade. 180 bucks, right? Yeah, screw that. Remember, I only get like $9 from a fight. So that hurts. Clone generator. Resuscitates the doll with the sonic incapacitation. First of all, where did this backwater town get 20 clone generators? Ludonarrative dissonance. Suspected. Yeah, so it's like yeah, to the moon, boys. We got Bitcoin. So they got clone generators and Bitcoin. Stupid. It's always well. I guess I use a game genie. I'm host. I have like 187 coins. Like, get out of here with that. And you, the bling ring lady, the squatter. Well, she's not squatting. She's just cleaning up the place. She claims. Which is what she'll say when she's which is what she'll say when she's pressed on the issue. Let's see if I can do 100% on this area before I end the video. Because I'm worried out. I mean, like, because again, I don't want to get into a bunch more fights because I have to level up, and I'm okay. 4 more fights and I can level up, so that's fine. I can pick a few fights, punch a few dudes in the face, take their lunch money. These guys will hit you though. These guys will hurt. They will make you hurt. Ow! 3-hitter. Remember, that's a short circle button attack. And a 2-hitter for a regular X button attack. So again, I'm just not getting that much money. And I occasionally get some health back at the end of a fight, I believe. I think, I'm honestly, I'm regenerating health occasionally. I think I've unlocked this entire area. Yeah, so I think there are a couple of notches I haven't unfogged yet. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I don't remember if Star Ocean The Last Hope had the same problem, but I remember being a lot more interested in the combat in this game. Here you're fighting with a one-man party. Remember, it took me 90 minutes to get to this part of the game. So the prologue is 90 freaking minutes long. It's like Persona 5. Yeah, it's like Persona 5. This is a Persona game all of a sudden. Careful. Can't sneak up on from behind, for being honest. That's a launcher. And I press the circle button again. So actually what you could do is you can press the circle button from long range to initiate a launcher, then juggle them on the way down, and then while they're recovering, you hold down the triangle button from short range to initiate the Blade of Fury. So that might be a way to do it. So I got $9, right? Yeah. $9. Thought I would have healed myself more. This guy. He doesn't have that much money, really. The bad guy's literally just a scholar. Like, that's his whole bit. Is there anything here? A notch. No. Nothing here. Except maybe later in the game something might unlock. I don't know. That's my ship. There's only 2 areas here. I'm still not at 90. Still at 96%. Oh well. Nothing over here either. So again, that's the kind of game this is. Yeah, sad really. Yeah. So I don't think I can get 100% unless I unlock something else. So we'll see how it goes. Long range circle button attack. There, he got me before the launcher. He interrupted my launcher. That did it again. Bait him. Bait him. There we go. Hold on. Can we bait him again? Like that. There's your launcher. So we have to bait him into attacking, but it's kind of hard to tell because he's a slime. So I don't know how you can figure out if he's been baited. There's nothing here. So I don't know how to get 100% here. Okay, circle. Launcher. With the kick. Hold down the circle button. Missed. Have to wait till he gets up and recovers. So I took a hit there for some reason. Am I losing health? Is the Blade of Fury taking away... It's probably taking away my health. So it's probably not even worth it. The Blade of Fury is taking away my health, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he didn't hit me. It's taking away my health. I'm going to have to cancel it. Aerial. Anti-air, short range only. Hold the attack button to initiate. Okay. But that eats HP too. Why do I want to use any of these attacks? I don't know if I want to use any of these attacks. There's an argument to be made that I shouldn't even be using them at all. They're going to eat my HP. Maybe later in the game, but... Why even bother? Just use the regular attacks. Wow. I'm glad I discovered that as early as I did. So I'm gonna have to heal myself, save my game, and then head back to the whatchamacallit. Head back to little Jimmy Norton's area, see if there's anything I can find. So I might have to stop the video here and pick it back up on the other side. Let's try again. Let's just do a regular fight. Okay, who wants some? Hit me. Circle. Missed. Come on, hit me. There he is. Missed on the second hit. Hit me. Hit me. Yeah, I'm trying to bait him. Probably wasting my time. I was able to hit him twice. So I think the Blade of Fury was taking away HP. So there's my problem. I don't think that would have been worth it at all. So that's disappointing. So let's heal myself and get out of here, because I can't get 100% in this area. Yeah, just a notch. Something might unlock later in the game, where I can get into a cave or something. Like one of those notches might open up into a cave that I can visit later. We'll see how it goes. But again, I don't have enough party members here, so I don't want to get into any fights, really. In fact, what level am I? Okay, I'm already level 4, so that's fine. Wasn't there a scan ability I could learn? That. Select type of anti-effect. Emits aura forward. Amazing. Standard. Initiate. Okay, fine. I could give myself more HP. Which sounds like a decent idea, if I'm being honest. I thought there was a scan ability. Is it not for me? Well, save the game for... Actually, give myself more HP. I mean, which is always useful, if I'm being honest. I think scan is a symbology. Okay, we're good. So I can heal myself at the dock and save my game here. I'm getting paid, woman. Some of us can't make money like healing other people for free. Know what I'm saying? At least she's doing it for free. If she's not asking for money or anything. So my question is, where do I go from Norton's Hideout? Because do I have to haul myself all the way back? Well, let's do a test. I'll do a test, and because I already saved my game here. So obviously I haven't leveled up yet with this older game save, and there's a couple of items I haven't picked up yet. But let me check on something. There's nothing here I can interact with, which is the problem. You can also get caught in the You also get caught in the geometry if you're not careful. Yeah, nothing going on here that I can actually interact with. This looks like the entire hideout. So what am I supposed to do from here? Can't go in any of the cages. Can't open the door. Yes, I don't know how to break that down. There's a boss fight that gets unlocked later. I don't know. So I can't go through there. I want to say there's another door I couldn't get in. Turn around, doofus. Bye. Can't go up there. Well, I can't go up there? Oh, the bottles are in the way. Gosh darn it, the bottles are in the way. I can't attack the bottles. Because Lord help me if I could just move a couple of bottles out the way to open a door. Video games. I can't open any of this crap. Because I have no idea what's going on here. I went around the side. I think there was a door over there I couldn't open either. So we'll go around the side. I'm pretty sure I can't open that door either. See, I can't open that. So there's a bunch of other crap I just can't do. He already went there. And this guy. So I already opened that treasure chest. That ain't the problem. So that's the problem. I have no idea where to go from here. So did I read an FAQ when I first rented this game? RPGs, man. There's a bridge I can't cross. Again, I'm only making you sit through this so you can feel my pain. There's a bridge over there I can't cross. Yeah, this guy's going to bug me, isn't he? We're going to ignore the scholar who's just wandering around. We're not going to beat him up and take his lunch money. But I like how the mooks early on are just like regular bandits and scholars. The bandits are running around with scholars. They have too much money and they don't want to be attacked. Yeah, there was nothing here. I already came over here. This is just a notch. Nothing here. So I've already been here and nothing was ever here. And I can't beat the mushroom. No, well, we'll be fine. Sticky, sticky. Yes, not. They will stun you. We're out. But yeah, I mean, where do I go? I have no idea. It's one of those games. Yeah, I have no idea where to go from here. So I'm just looking around to see if I can find something, but I'm not going to find much, I don't think. Yeah, it's a shame. I never thought the Star Ocean games were good, but this is kind of frustrating. It's not that the game's too hard, it's just that I can't find where to go. Is the game forcing me to level up before I can advance the story? I mean, that would suck. At least make it clear. Which way are we supposed to be going from here? Treasure chest over there. This is just a chest area. Say it with your chest. This is just a treasure chest area, isn't it? Yeah, they're just guarding treasure chests. I'm pretty sure I got those already. Or I died after getting them. Excuse me. Oh, well. We're going to back out. We're going to bounce. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. That's really the problem. I have no idea where to go from here. I found Norton's crap, and I don't know where to go from here. What's over here? Another side area. But no other corridors are here. I think the game crashed. The game probably crashed. Mercifully. Okay, I don't know where to go from here. I don't want to have to read an FAQ, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, hold on. The game loaded something. They couldn't figure out what to do. Time to beat a discreet retreat. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of this. Where do I go? I have no idea. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. So yeah, it's a bunch of this. It's just another way to get around there, basically. It's another way to get there. Which makes sense, I guess. Still escape. You know, you ambushed me. I'm just saying. Just another way to get over here. Bye. Yeah, so that's all there is. There's a mushroom over there. That's pretty. Let me go to the mushroom area and see what's up. I want to say there's nothing much going on there that I can actually do. Nothing. So there's the mushroom over here. Try to get the jump on me. Mad skills, son. 200 full. Well, it's twice the money I have, so that's actually not bad. That's the only thing that's here. Like, there's no, like, story seek. There's no story trigger here. There's no story trigger here. Well, it's just treasure. Yeah, he's just there to mess with you if you try to take his treasure. I'm wasting my time. Yeah, nothing here. So, I don't know what to do from here. I found Norton's crap, but I can't do anything while I'm there. So what do they want me to do exactly? Okay, let me go back to my ship. Just for funsies, let me go back to my ship and we see what happens. But I want to say it's nothing. So it's like I'm wandering around here trying to figure out what to do next. Now I have to read an FAQ to see if I forgot to talk to somebody. Because I'm pretty sure I explored everywhere I can go at this point in the game. Yeah, I tried going through that door and I can't go through the door. Yeah, I already went through the door. I don't know what to do with the door. Yeah, I can't do anything here. Okay, so I made it all the way there, and I touched my ship. So is there something I'm supposed to unlock? Do I have to run all the way back to Norton's place? Did I forget to touch something? That's what I mean. Like, is this the kind of game where if I forget to interact with one object, I can't advance the story? Because that would suck. It would also be not out of bounds for a game of this vintage, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so I was afraid. I'm going to have to read an FAQ, am I? I'm going to have to read an FAQ, aren't I? Precisely what I was afraid of. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I went down there already, so I mean, what else am I missing? Like, it would really suck if I had to go through all that again. Come on. You can do it. You can do it! Yeah! Hup, hup, hup. Come on. Okay. That's how long it took to load this part. That's how long it took to load this part. Amazing. So yeah, I don't know what they want me to do with it. I'm going to have to read an FAQs, which I didn't want to do. Yeah, we've already established that. Oh god. I'm gonna have to do this whole thing, aren't I got that 300 goals. I'm sure that was fun. So I got that 200. I doubled my money by finding that one treasure chest. Yeah, man. Maybe the game just forgot to load something. Huh. Yeah, man. I got nothing. Okay, so this is me running around in circles. I can't make progress. That's really why I'm complaining. So let's load the game save from here. I want to say there's nothing more I can do from this point. So we'll end the video by me wandering around. We'll end this wandering around. Okay, so last gas. I'm gonna head back to the ship and see if I can trigger the next event. But this is driving me nuts. I'm trying not to cheat by going online. I fear I might have to talk to one person who's going to trigger something else, and it's going to be a whole thing. They have to run all the way back to the room. I have to run all the way back to Norton's room after I go to my ship, after I talk to all these people to trigger the one story event. Yeah, no one has. Again, this is not unlike what a lot of RPGs were doing back in the day. It's just, ugh. Yes. The worst case scenario would be if the disc couldn't read like a section of the ruins, so I couldn't make any progress. How we doing? Full health. We're good. We're not gonna be able to level up for a while, so I don't think there's anything else I can do other than hope we can hope we can trigger the next story sequence. Video games. It's, I mean, if I were playing with a chat would be like, "Go here," but I'm like, I'm trying to play the game the way I would have normally played it, without cheating. And if I have to cheat, that's me documenting the problem. Okay, we don't have to go in here. How much money do I have, by the way? Yeah, 216. So basically, if I get to that treasure chest, I can double my money, but I could be able to buy a whole lot. Sad, really. Double check my skills. Yeah, I turned off all that crap because it eats my hit points. Anti-attack aura is activated, whatever that even means in this context. Did I get any useful stuff? No, no useful gear. I would have to buy it. I would have to buy any useful gear I find, unfortunately, right? Metal pipe is weaker than what I have. No armor. No accessories. Garbage. Optimize. I am optimized. Fine. Maybe I should optimize the game design. You can change your name if you want. We'll stick with this stupid name for now. Miscellaneous. Ugh. Anime lore. Some people will call it world building, I guess. So we're going to go all the way down here and see what's up. And frustrate ourselves again. Maybe I should save the game after I go to my ship this time. But I swear there's like 4% that I can't unlock. Because it's probably blocked by, you know, some storytelling event. It's like, hey, here's a hidden cave here you haven't been able to reach yet. You'll be able to unlock it eventually, I suppose. Yeah, so right by the save spot is that thing that we need. It's not true. It's impossible. There's nothing else I can interact with, huh? Just a second. Felt the need to double check. Yeah, nothing else I can interact with. We have to haul ourselves all the way back there. Huh? I'll tell you what. I'm going to load my previous game save in Norton's place. And I want to see if there's anything I forgot to interact with. And then we'll end the video. This is driving me nuts. Imagine spending 2 hours playing a game and not knowing where to go because every place you can possibly visit is just locked off. It's lame. So I'm mashing on the interact button and nothing is I'm not interacting with anything here. There's nothing. Well, here we go. Oh, now. Oh, my God. Read the instructions. So I completely forgot. Oh, God. I was afraid of that. So it's a good thing I saved my game. So maybe that's how you open the door. Oh. 2-6, whatever. I don't remember the. Oh, God. I saw a 2 and a 6. Nope. Okay. But they said they were. Were they here or were they outside? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're in the ruins. Yeah. So I was right. Okay, so we got to circle back around. Like, what's the number? Well, I mean, there are only 3 possibilities, right? Okay, screw this. So I did see some numbers here earlier. Again, I knew there was something Ugh! I knew there was something I forgot to interact with. Ugh, freaking video games. Freaking video games, man. I swear to God. So I have to go back to the dungeon. So I'll go back to the dungeon because I remember I saw a 2 and a 6, I believe. The question is, what's the order? So again, I guess I would read an FAQ. I guess I should have read an FAQ. Bleh. Would have saved me so much trouble. Like, how much time? So I wasted 50 minutes in this video because I didn't know where to go. Jeez. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Jiminy Christmas. Anyway. So video games are fun occasionally. There's a 2 right there. Where's the next number? Are they before all these gates? I want to say they're before the gates. Don't want to go that way. It's a dead end. So we got it better be facing north is all I got to say. So we got a 2. But I want to write this down. We're not able to keep track. If I have to rotate this camera to find a number, I'm going to be severely peeved. Yeah, that guy's going to attack us. So I know I saw a 6 here eventually. Got to circle back around. Bye. We don't want to go that way, do we? Okay, that shit wasn't supposed to go that way. So I saw a 2. That much has been confirmed. 2 right there. I could have swore I saw a 6. Just don't remember where I saw it. Hold on, hurry up. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Power of the PlayStation. Let's go. I like how the music's playing, though. So maybe it's not streaming. Maybe it's just an MP3 that got loaded into memory. I wouldn't be shocked if it were. So I saw it too. I like how they finally tell me that I have to go back the way I came to find all these freaking numbers. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. The load times aren't this bad all the time, obviously. So I saw it too. I have to go back the way I came. So I saw it too. So I wonder what else I saw. I know it feels like I saw a 6 a while ago. Bye. But I want to say if I was facing north, I saw it. But I have to go back to my earlier videos to see where the other numbers were. And we're gaming now. A treasure chest over there. Dead end. Let's go around this way. So I know I saw it too. I thought there was a 6 around here. I don't remember where I saw it though. Treasure? Oh, there's treasure here. I already opened that. Press start to reorient the camera. Let's see. Okay, I'm not in the mood. I'm solving a dungeon puzzle. Circle. Missed on the kick. Missed. Stabby stabby. Circle. That was a launcher. Okay, are we done? Still looking for it. I got it too. Where are the other numbers? Excuse me. Maybe they're not always by the door at an obvious place that they were that one time. Again, don't make me rotate the camera. I'm gonna be mad. So again, we found the 2. That's not the problem. I thought it was section 2, by the way. Yeah, I knew he was gonna attack me. We can beat him though. We'll be fine. Stabby, stabby. Circle. Circle. Missed the launcher. Guess I interrupted a special attack. Not much of a guard. Okay, it's just a treasure chest over here. Hold on. I did have to rotate the camera. A 2 and a 5. Well, if it's by a treasure chest, I don't feel so bad. But yeah, I was worried I was going to have to rotate the camera to find the numbers. But I want to say it was a 6. But I can't prove it unless I go back and look at my other videos. It might be around a treasure chest. Of course, it also might be around a treasure chest I've already opened, so that would suck. So I definitely got a 2 and a 5. Avoid the mushroom. So I've confirmed it's a 2 and a 5. What was the treasure that I got the 200 full? So I got the money. It might be over where those guys are guarding the treasure, actually. Not that guy. This is the last area before we go inside. Maybe it's on the other side? It might be on the other side of that building. Excuse me. There was a treasure chest here. 2-5. I was right. 256. I was right. I just had to double check. But yeah, I knew I had to rotate the camera to find this crap. 256 confirmed. So I'll take my money and beat it. Alright. So I can save my game. I get 3 chances, you know. They can be in any order. Excuse me. Let's escape. We're escaping. Bye. We're good? Wrong way. This way. That's how you do it. Okay, 256. How much time do we waste in this video? I'm glad this is a self-contained video. This is driving me nuts. So you get to see how long it took me to make progress here. All right, 256. Let's go. Or 652. Who knows? 2, 5, 6. We got it. I think I heard a door open somewhere too. Stupid video games. So we'll save our game here so you get to experience my pain all over again. I can't believe I forgot that. Might as well create a separate YouTube video for that. All right, I'll read the manual during this part.
Nicholas, you okay?
Nope.
Hey, why are you here?
That's what I want to ask you. You should never have run off like that.
The music box parts. I wanted to get them back. I could not ask you to do this for us.
But that's crazy.
It is dangerous here. You must leave. Quickly. He'll get you.
Nicholas? Hang in there, Nicholas.
Must leave.
This is bad. I better hurry. Think. Oh, yeah. I could short the battery in my communicator. Or, wait. I might be stuck here if I lose my communicator. What am I thinking? There's no time. Hold on, Nicholas. I'll get you out. Hang in there, Nicholas. He doesn't seem too badly hurt. That's a relief. Huh? Oh, right. My translator was built into that communicator. No time for regrets now. We better get out of here. Let's go. Freeze! I'll let you live a little longer. That was a phase gun, so you must be Norton. Yeah, that's me. I am Norton the Great. It's so nice to hear genuine turn being spoken, huh? Seems like ages. Why are you here? You're not from this planet, are you? I'm from Razor, boy. We're not part of the Federation. Razor? I've heard of that world. Right. That planet filled with joy seekers that keeps rejecting Federation membership. So what are you doing here? This is an underdeveloped planet, you know. Not much to tell. I was involved in this unfortunate accident. Guess it was a bit much even for Razor. So I was sentenced to spend the rest of my days in exile on a deserted planet. But the escort ship they were transporting me on had engine trouble and ended up crash landing here. Can you believe it? All I had to do was mess with their engine code. Those stupid pilots ended up frying their engines. Oh, man! All I was trying to do was create a distraction so I could make my escape. But we ended up crashing, and this planet's become my prison. And the others, Norton? That's Lord Norton to you. There must have been others. What happened to the other people on the escort ship? Oh, those guys, they're dead. They were trying to send out a distress signal, and a bolt of lightning smote them where they stood. Bam! That crash part was unfortunate. But no use crying over spilled milk. I've been devoting myself to making this planet my kingdom. You get my drift? So that's why you've been raiding Whipple? Yeah, something like that. You're a smart kid. That's why I was raiding the village, and that's why you gotta die. Sorry. You'll be happy to know I'm gonna make the most of those parts I stripped from your escape pod. It's guys like you. Huh? What the?
There you are. I thought I lost you when your distress signal went out. I'd never have found you if it weren't for those explosions.
What do you want? You're not one of them Federation guys, are you?
Who, me? A Federation soldier? Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, then who are you?
Cliff Bitter, a Clausian and member of Quark.
A Clausian?
No time to explain. I'm kinda in a hurry. Just let me have fate, that Earthling boy over there, and I'll be on my way. I don't plan on butting into whatever you got going on over here.
Gotta have faith. How do you know my name?
Let's not sweat the details. Suffice it to say, you're my man.
Hold it right there, or I'll blast you!
Huh? You talking to me?
You think you could fool me? There's no way a Clausian would come here. You're probably some sort of spy. It's so obvious.
Look, since I'm such a nice guy, I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret. That gun you have there has no effect on us Clausians. You didn't know that?
Shut your pie hole!
It's the Matrix.
All right, I'm done lecturing. Time to teach you a lesson.
Let's do it. Circle. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Circle. Circle. Can't launch him. I thought it had no effect on a Clausian. Circle. Up. Nice counter. Circle. Remember that Fury meter counts down. That Fury meter that Fury meter counts down every time you perform an action. So if you sit around, that Fury meter will grow. But you don't want to hit 0, because Fury is basically stamina. Never had to worry about that in the past, but here we go. Now we're making progress. Good lord, I'm gonna have to do a separate video later where I explain that code. It's the manual doesn't say what the code is, but the manual does say, you know what? You kind of might have to open a door. You need a combination. The numbers might be written around somewhere. You know? But they never explain that you have to like enter a code in that room. We'll get to that in a second. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Power of the PlayStation, folks. I think the disc just needs to be red, or maybe the laser's going. The laser can't be going bad. I barely even use this console.
Well, so much for that guy. But I did try to warn him.
I've heard the physical abilities of Clausians far outstrip those of Earthlings, but man. And he said Quark. Wasn't that an anti-Federation group?
It better be, otherwise the story wouldn't make any sense.
Looks like I overdid it. Should have held back a little bit. Well, this is about the only thing that still works. The rest is ruined. Here.
Is this a communicator?
Can't live without one. I can't figure out why you wouldn't have one with you.
Thanks for getting me out of that mess. You saved my life.
Whoa there. Don't go thanking me yet. You see, I've come to abduct you.
What?
Now, don't get all worked up. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. It's just, my boss wants to meet you. That's why I came all the way out here to find you.
So I'm here to invite you.
Boss? You mean Quark's boss?
That's right. Our leader wants to see you. But you've sure made it a tough job. First, I went to Hideout and ran into that mess thanks to you. Then, I get here and find you poking your nose into matters better left alone.
Hail Haida.
You make it sound like it was my fault Haida got attacked. Jeez.
Just kidding, don't sweat it. At any rate, I got you now, and I did rescue you, so no complaining. And besides, you want to see your old man, don't you? He's been captured by the Vendini.
Dad? But why?
Hey, don't ask me. All I know is your old man was abducted from the evacuation facility on Haida.
What about my mother? And Sophia?
Well, we know your mom's safe. She should have already arrived at remote station number 6. I don't know about the girl. I've had my hands full just trying to track down your escape pod.
How do you know all this? What else do you know?
Not much else. Sorry. Oh yeah, I do know what your old man Dr. Linegood was researching.
You mean symbological genetics? My dad's an authority in that field, so it's no surprise you've heard of him.
Right, symbological genetics. 19 years ago. Never mind, that doesn't matter right now. Come on, you don't have any other way off this planet, do you? Look, I'm sure things will clear up if you just come with me. Besides, you'll be able to see your old man again.
But according to you, my father's been captured by Vendine. So how could I possibly see him?
Simple. Quark will go rescue your old man, too.
Why would an anti-Federation group want to help my father?
Well, tell you what, it's kind of complicated. Let's not get into that right now. So, Are you coming or not?
Okay, I'll go with you. But could we stop by Whipple first? I want to make sure the boy gets back there safely.
Sure, whatever. But I still think you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Whew. That was a lot. So that's a good excuse to end the video. Gotta haul ourselves back, unfortunately. We have extra companions to play with, so that'll be cool. Turn that around. Okay, we're good. No treasure, no loot. Oh, well. What are we gonna do? Oh, wait, there's more here. Can't open it. Oh, well. Guess I was hoping to be more loot around here. Dead guy over there. That's pretty cool. No more over here. Nope. And I don't get percentages for opening this crap anyway. I don't get percentages for exploring this area anyway. So we're gonna save our game. Dodge the skeleton. He won't follow us in here. Don't worry.
Promise. I won't let your efforts go to waste.
Okay, I'm gonna blow the place.
Don't blow the place till I save my game. Thank you. So I recorded this with my... Yeah, we're going to save... We already got a game save back there. So we'll start the next video by loading that up. So we can see the code. What was it? 256 was the code. Now you know. So I recorded this audio with my Plantronics USB-A headset. The PlayStation 2 had progressive component video output, YPBPR, whatever, with the red, green, blue cables. Plugged into the SIG, SIIG, HDMI converter. That's plugged into my J5 Create 4K UHD capture device. HDMI pass-through to my flat screen TV, playing this game at 480p. It's being upscaled by the box, by the capture box, to 720p 60, using my quad-core Celeron Windows 10 education laptop. The camera app is capturing the footage. So I'll let the music play us out. Remember code 256 to get you past that door.